I'm Anna Hostetter, and this is my story. I was born in Orrville, Ohio in 1995. Orrville is an Amish country, but no, I'm not actually Amish. The school district has 2,000 students, K through 12th grade, which just shows how small of a town it is. As a very outgoing and happy little girl, I often competed in beauty pageants and somehow managed to win. I have a younger brother who is 3.5 years younger. I went to a preschool called Perky's Daycare, which at the time I thought was the best thing ever. At the age of 5, my dad got transferred to Columbus, and we moved to Pickerington. I went to Pickerington Elementary and did dance, gymnastics, and soccer. I was a very active little girl. In 2005, my dad was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. It was an extremely rare form, and it was a miracle we found it. That shook my world, and just a few months later, my grandma was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was a lot to take in, but that same year my parents bought a lake house up in a place called Marblehead, which is 30 minutes from Cedar Point, aka Sandusky, and a 10-minute boat ride. We have a boat and jet ski, which makes summer extremely fun, and even have season passes to Cedar Point. The lake house came at a perfect time. While my dad was going through radiation therapy, he spent his time there relaxing and healing. It was hard for my whole family, but we got through it. In 7th grade, I continued playing sports. I tried just about everything: tennis, cheerleading, basketball, golf, cross-country, and track. I did a lot of those things throughout junior high and high school. My freshman year, a few days before final exams, I received a spider bite on my right index finger. This finger. It came at the worst time because the very last day of my exam, my right hand was extremely swollen and I ended up in the hospital. This was on a Wednesday, and on Friday I had a dance rehearsal, Saturday morning my dance competition, and then Saturday afternoon we were flying out to Orlando. I was admitted for a few days, and we had to have an MRI because they feared that the infection already got into my bone, which could have meant having it cut off or being paralyzed, or there was a bunch of different options. It was extremely scary, but luckily for me, my results came back negative. I had surgery on it Thursday night. They just cut it open and drained it. And then that Friday afternoon, I was released and managed to get to my rehearsal, and then did my competition and got to go to Orlando. However, due to my surgery, I was unable to put it in water, which meant no beach, no water park, and no pool. It was hard, but I made the best out of it. My end of sophomore year, I started talking to my boyfriend. Our friends were family friends. A month into our junior year, we started dating. Senior year was extremely tough because my boyfriend was being recruited to play football. He got a full ride to Miami and Eastern Michigan. Neither of those I really had interest in, which meant we were going to break up or have a long-distance relationship, which is extremely scary. He ended up going to Miami, and obviously I ended up going to OU, two rivalry schools. I'm currently in my freshman year and am managing my school, staying on Dean's List, and working towards my RN for nursing, my long-distance relationship with my boyfriend, and being in a sorority and managing being social. It is extremely difficult, but I managed to do it with the help of my family, best friends, and boyfriend. I'm Anna Hostetter, and this is my story.